A long time ago, in a reddish village in eastern Nigeria, there lived a poor farmer named Okonkwo. Okonkwo worked hard every day, yet his family often went to bed hungry. His wife, Neka, would sometimes say, "A man without wisdom is like a goat lost in the forest." But Okonkwo would simply laugh and reply, "One day, the gods will smile on me." One year, a terrible famine struck. The rivers dried up, the yams withered, and the people grew desperate. The elders of the village declared, "Only those with wisdom will survive this season." Okonkwo sighed, "Where can I find this wisdom that saves?" His wealthy neighbor, Obidike, mocked him. "Wisdom is not something you pluck from a palm tree, poor man." But an old woman in the village whispered to him, "Go to the edge of the forest. There lives a sage called Chidubem. If anyone can lend you wisdom, it is him." At dawn, Okonkwo began his journey. Mist rolled over the hills as he walked. On the way, he met a tortoise crawling slowly. The tortoise said, "Wisdom is like palm oil, even a little drop can cook a big pot of soup." Okonkwo smiled. "Then I must borrow even a little." When he reached the sage's hut, he found Chidubem, an old man with a white beard and sharp eyes. "Why have you come, poor farmer?" the sage asked. Okonkwo knelt. "I came to borrow wisdom, even if only for one season, so my family may live." Chidubem laughed softly. "Wisdom is not yam you store in a barn. It is a seed. If I lend it, you must use it well." He handed Okonkwo a small wooden staff. "Whenever you face trouble, strike the ground with this. Then listen carefully before you speak." Okonkwo thanked him and returned home. The next morning, the men of the village gathered to share the last piece of fertile land by the river. Normally, Okonkwo would speak quickly and lose out. But this time, he struck the ground with the staff and kept silent. He listened as others argued. Then calmly, he said, "If we plant together and share the harvest fairly, none of us will starve." The elders nodded. Even Obidike, the proud neighbor, could not find fault. For the first time, the people followed Okonkwo's idea. That season, the farms flourished, and everyone survived. The villagers marveled. "Is this not the same Okonkwo, the foolish one? Who gave him such wisdom?" When the famine ended, Okonkwo returned the staff to the sage. Chidubem asked, "What did you learn, poor farmer?" Okonkwo bowed. "I learned that wisdom is not in speaking many words, but in knowing when to listen and when to act. I borrowed wisdom, but now I carry it inside me." The sage smiled. "He who seeks wisdom will always find it." From that day, Okonkwo became one of the most respected men in the village, not for his wealth, but for the wisdom he wanted.